YouTube. I'm Brixton Hammers and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I've been playing this game. It's called Oxygen Not Included, and I wanted to show off my base for everyone. If you guys don't know about this game, it's an alpha stage. It's by the developers Klei. They were the ones that made Don't Starve Together, which are great games that I played extensively, and now I'm extensively playing this one. We are gonna jump in, and I'm just gonna show you my base because I am actually done playing this playthrough, and I wanted to do a new playthrough and record it, I guess. But before, I just wanted to just show off everything that I did in about 500 cycles. Yeah, so we're gonna wait a little bit until it loads. It's a pretty big loading thing. I've been watching a lot of other people play this game, even though the game is only in alpha stage. There's quite a few people playing it, and I've been taking notes, I guess, or get inspired, or just seeing the funky things that other people are doing. I haven't really done much of the cool things that you could do, mainly because I started playing with the thermal upgrade. Before, you had to be more creative on getting water. With this new thermal upgrade, where a few things were added, including the ice biome. Oh, here we go. And the geysers, so water is not that much of a problem. But there's other things that they've been doing, like making, I don't know, sand out of dirt and fertilizer and things like that. But I wasn't really getting into that. What I wanted to do mainly in this one was just to build up a base. This is my printing pod. That's where you start out. I have 20 dupes in this playthrough, and I think I'm gonna try to keep it up, mostly because in my other playthroughs I got up to like maybe 10 or 12, and the problem is that after a while your dupes are kind of just doing base things, so they're not out there exploring that much. Wait, hold on, let's deal with this high stress. I'm gonna check the high stress here. Who's stressed? Oh, that's it. Anyway, in my other playthroughs, I would have less, or I would plan out for less dupes, and then they would just not do anything outside of base because there were too many things to do. I don't know, like doing the compost things, or just running around putting fertilizer or cooking or things like that. So they weren't really doing much. So I wanted to get more in, so I decided on 20. So these are the bedrooms, and then we have a kitchen, we have the mess tables, and then I started doing the medical cots. Normally in my other playthroughs I would just have one or two, and I started out with these two. But then I noticed that if you just had them assigned, then if they got sick, they would automatically go to theirs, and then it would free up. So I just kind of wanted to have one for each duplicate, and I think in my next playthrough, I'm gonna want to have like a medical wing. The rejuvenator doesn't really, I don't even get it. Like, I've never seen the dupe go in or anything. I tried to assign one, but it didn't really work out. Anyway, this is my farm, and my farm, we had a little bit of a problem. During cycle around 277, we had a great famine, and a lot of our dupes died, and it was because our environment was stifled because it was too toasty. So during that time, I had to do this like a piping air conditioning system to cool it down. And during that building phase, a lot of their dupes died, and that's why we have this cemetery here. I built more just in case. I didn't know how many we were gonna lose. We lost 6. I had to re-get dupes. That air that is cooled down comes from this oxygen factory, I guess you could call it, where we produce oxygen with our water tank. We used to have this air scrubber here just to get the carbon dioxide produced by this cool generator, but we got too much polluted ice to melt, and we lost it. In any case, I never really fixed it because, as I said, I'm kind of done playing this playthrough. In any case, we have the bathrooms here, we have the fertilizers here. This is from the water from the showers, and they don't take that much. So I had to, in any case, just fill it up here because it wasn't enough. We have our compost here because even though we have the laboratories, I don't really trust them, and I like the outhouses too because of the compost we can get and the fertilizer we can get through that. We also have this geyser here that I blocked off mostly because of the temperature, and it kind of dried out a little bit because I feel like you really need to keep it like halfway full, just so the same water can cool down the steam that pours out from the geyser. So I kind of just forgot about it, and now I don't have that much water here, which is another reason why I want to end this one. I also wanted to show you my piping system a little bit. See here, I separated. I was thinking of, with the valves you can just set it to whatever. So I just kind of, control it through there. I like doing that. And then I would this one goes back to my clean water basin, but I was thinking that this one could go, anywhere else. I put it here with this air scrubber, but, it could very well just feed the showers and the lavatories, but oh well. We also have this slime processing plant to algae. We have quite a lot of slime, not that much. We have quite a lot of algae, and you would run this. I would just go around, dig more slime, process it into all the algae possible, and then I would just shut it down because it would overheat a little bit, and I think that's the reason why my plants got overheated, because of this heat. I also like this kind of passageway. Even though it takes more time, I feel like it's kind of better. Oh, you see, like everything is going awful in this base, but it's because I haven't been taking care of it. Anyway, the reason that I kept playing, basically I got bored around cycle maybe 400 or so, and what I really wanted to do was explore the whole map. So that's what I did. I just went around digging, and I wanted to really have the whole map uncovered, which I did. I just would, make them go and dig about, basically. Actually, if the dupes would have if I hadn't done that, the dupes were constantly zero stress, basically. So, it was also fun to see that, just dupes chilling out, just doing everything around the base because it was so decorated, and then going out and getting super stressed because it's all ugly outside. Isn't that cool? I like this little pocket. Anyway, we have a bunch of geysers all around. Oh, also I wanted to show you the void that I found, and I tried to do a structure. I was thinking that I could just pour in some whatever gas that I didn't need, but I never really got around to it. Oh yeah, what I was saying before is that people have been doing, I watch, like Bifa or Skystorm or Hello Lazy or Volks or lots and lots of people. They play this and then they do really cool stuff, and I just didn't really get around to it because I just feel like Basically, you can live off the map for quite a long while. I would just go around and you see like there's all these little pockets. This is cool, so you don't really need the hatches, although we do have hatches. There's a bunch of algae here. There's pockets of sand all around the place. And I feel like you could go on for a long while just living off the map. Basically, you wouldn't really need to, or I didn't really need to do any of those interesting things, I guess, just because I just kept finding whatever I needed in the map. And yeah, that's zero sustainable, but honestly, even if you want to make sand out of dirt and fertilizer, dirt is non-renewable as well. And there's, you know, like metal is not renewable. You can't make metal any sort of way. What else can they do? You know, like water, but really, you know, just with all the geysers all around, you can just get water from there, or from polluting, from melting ice. Here we have the whole magma place, where people, you know, also get steam from, and then they cool it down and things like that, but I never really had any problems with the water. That's pretty much the whole map. Oh, I also wanted to show off, well, no, like, there's just a few things that I forgot. Like, here are my hatches. I make them eat igneous rock. I avoid building with that, so I could just have it to feed them. Here we are. We have tons of it. And then I just use whatever else. Sedimentary rock, I use it normally like outside ladders and things like that. Granite for everything inside my base because it makes it nicer. Sandstone when I first start. And Absolite to make these this insulated tiles because of the heat resistance. And obsidian is just when I mess up, and it's the first one to get selected. That's basically its job. Just be the default one, and you cussing at the game because it used obsidian instead of whatever else you wanted it to use. What else? Oh, this I have this fridge, this vacuum fridge. I got the design from Volks, actually. He has a video on it. And you basically create a vacuum here. Where is it? No, that's the oxygen overlay. You basically create a vacuum, and then your ration boxes are refrigerated and in a sterile atmosphere. So you never have to worry about it, and your dupes can just get in through these little gaps. And it's the best idea ever, honestly. I just don't want them to wander around into the ice biomes to get their food. I just want it to be right here in the base. So anyway, this is my 500 cycle base. I'm gonna do a new playthrough, and I want to make a much bigger base, a much nicer base, because I had to do a lot of improvisation here with the medical cods, with this whole strand that I don't even know how I got to this point. I just needed to make it bigger or something. And yeah, and you know, having my farm in a cooler place, or already having the air cycling, the air conditioning cycling thing. Just make it, I just want to make a big, beautiful base for all my dupes. Maybe get some more. I mean, I could have 50 dupes. No, I don't know, 50 dupes. But that'd be a fun thing to try, to just have the biggest base possible. So that's probably what I'm gonna keep doing in these videos. Just play this game. Maybe eventually I'll play some other game online. But, you know, I'm just doing this for fun. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And I'll see you in next time, I guess. All right, thank you. Bye.